This time, we will analyze the mystery of Babylon the Great. According to Revelation, we believe that 2 witnesses will be killed in Babylon the Great.
Their bodies will lie in the street of the great city, which is figuratively called Sodom and Egypt, where also their Lord was crucified.
Where is this big city? Judging by the fact that the Lord of the 2 witnesses is the Lord of the world. The Lord of the 2 witnesses is naturally Christ, for only Christ can be called the Lord of the world. As we all know, the place where Christ was crucified was Jerusalem. Since this is the case, then Sodom and Egypt refer to Jerusalem, and the 2 witnesses should also be killed in Jerusalem. But we think it's not simple, and we think that the Sodom and Egypt refer to Babylon the Great. Here's why. First, Sodom and Egypt were full of sins, and so is Babylon the Great. For example,
this title was written on her forehead. Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes, and of the abominations of the earth. A second angel followed and said,
Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great, which made all the nations drink the maddening wine of her adulteries.
Second, Babylon the Great shed the blood of the prophet, saints, and witness to Jesus.
I saw that the woman was drunk with the blood of the saints, the blood of those who bore testimony to Jesus. When I saw her, I was greatly astonished.
In her was found the blood of prophets and of the saints, and of all who have been killed on the earth.
Third, when the 2 witnesses will be resurrected, the situation in the great city was.
At that very hour there was a severe earthquake, and 1/10 of the city collapsed. 7,000 people were killed in the earthquake, and the survivors were terrified and gave glory to the God of heaven.
On the other hand, Babylon is.
The great city split into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations collapsed. God remembered Babylon the Great, and gave her the cup filled with the wine of the fury of his wrath.
The woman you saw is the great city, the rules over the kings of the earth. This woman is the great city. Who is this woman? Of course, it's the great prostitutes. Who is the great prostitutes?
This title was written on her forehead. Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes, and of the abominations of the earth.
Therefore, the great prostitutes is Babylon. The conclusion is clear, that the great city where the 2 witnesses will be killed is Babylon. Fifth, Babylon the Great was punished and eventually destroyed.
After this, I saw another angel coming down from heaven. He had great authority, and the earth was illuminated by his splendor. With a mighty voice he shouted,
Fallen! Fallen is Babylon the Great! She has become a home for demons, and a haunt for every evil spirit, a haunt for every unclean and detestable bird. For all the nations have drunk the maddening wine of her adulteries. The kings of the earth committed adultery with her, and the merchants of the earth grew rich from her excessive luxuries.
Then I heard another voice from heaven say,
Come out of her, my people, so that you will not share in her sins, so that you will not receive any of her plagues.
6. There are many words in Revelation that directly call Babylon the Great.
A second angel followed and said,
Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great, which made all the nations drink the maddening wine of her adulteries.
After this, I saw another angel coming down from heaven. He had great authority, and the earth was illuminated by his splendor. With a mighty voice he shouted,
Fallen! Fallen is Babylon the Great!
When the kings of the earth who committed adultery with her and shared her luxury see the smoke of her burning, they will weep and mourn over her. Terrified at her torment, they will stand far off and cry, "Woe, woe, O great city, O Babylon, city of power! In 1 hour your doom has come."
Then a mighty angel picked up a boulder the size of a large millstone and threw it into the sea and said,
"With such violence, the great city of Babylon will be thrown down, never to be found again."
To sum up, Babylon the Great is the city of the two witnesses killed, a large city, a capital city, in a country or place in the east. In fact, Revelation tells us the direct basis for judging Babylon the Great, which is based on the unique goods of Babylon.
The merchants of the earth will weep and mourn over her, because no one buys their cargoes anymore. Cargoes of gold, silver, precious stones and pearls, fine linen, purple, silk and scarlet cloth, every sort of citron wood, and articles of every kind made of ivory, costly wood, bronze, iron and marble. Cargoes of cinnamon and spice, of incense, myrrh and frankincense, of wine and olive oil, of fine flour and wheat, cattle and sheep, horses and carriages, and bodies and souls of men.
We must note that Babylon is unique in that other countries or cities absolutely do not produce such good, or even do not have such good at all. Babylon the Great is the city with the unique goods mentioned above. Our analysis of Babylon has many implications, and we all only list 3 points. First, escaped from Babylon the Great.
I heard another voice from heaven say,
"Come out of her, my people, so that you will not share in her sins, so that you will not receive any of her plagues."
Second, let's understand who the first beast is. When we know Babylon the Great, we will know who the beast is. Third, the second coming Christ will be crucified in Babylon the Great.